Claydon created the role of the girl who commits suicide at the first performance of Miracle in the Gorbals in October 1944. She is now 89 and has not danced the role for over 60 years, yet she has remembered it perfectly and here teaches it to Royal Ballet soloist Kristen McNally. The score was commissioned by the choreographer Robert Helpmann from Sir Arthur Bliss, who also wrote the music for Dame Ninette de Valois' ballet Checkmate. One of the features of our attempt to recreate a ballet who many people thought was lost forever is the way that different generations come together creatively. One of the most creative artists of her generation is world-famous choreographer and director Gillian Lynne. She also appeared in the first performance and soon took over from Maura Shearer the role of a young lover.
All right. Okay, let's try. So if you give us the...
But Gillian was keen to show a more gutsy side to life in the slums of the Gorbals in wartime. So, in 15 minutes, she brilliantly put together a bawdy sequence for 3 dancers. These rehearsals were all preparation for the 19th of November at White Lodge, the junior school of the Royal Ballet in Richmond Park. And old friends see each other after 60 years or more. Jean Bedell's and Julia Farren, the youngsters of a completed generation, watch as I introduce 4 of the Fab Five: Gillian, Pauline, Jean and Julia. Here Pauline is now having to teach the suicide solo to Jane Byrne because Kristen McNally is dancing that afternoon at the Royal Opera House. Henry Roche was a stalwart at the piano. Here they do a warm-up class, and we are watching them as a sort of cast to pick out certain people for some of the roles. Here they have to show their acting ability, and Julia, and here David Yao and his partner trying to reproduce a photograph from the original production. Henry Danton has arrived straight from America that morning. He's sitting with Francesca Franchi, archivist at the Opera House. And now he also greets Jean Bedell's, who was at one time the ballet mistress for the company. She recalls a part of the ballet particularly well. It comes in the jitterbug. Gillian is trying to coach all the students from so many schools around London as to their reactions to the body and the resurrection. And Gillian demonstrates the strength of an 85-year-old stomach muscles, the amazement of Jane Byrne, who's watching. And Gillian and Drew here checking through the music, which has been invaluable to us with its many notes written on it. They're standing in for young lovers. They're both students of the Royal Ballet School. Henry makes another note in his score. Here we have Judith Paris and Jack Ribaldi, both actors, although Judith was at one time at the Royal Ballet School, and they are putting together a duet. It was in the original production. Jane seems to be coming to terms with her role now. What a wonderful coach Pauline is. And Gillian too. The duet for the prostitute and the minister is coming on very well at last. And Jack Ribaldi as the minister who tries to revive and fails the suicide girl.
Just been brought back to
There were some disagreements. Pauline and Jean here have a slightly different reading of what happened, the reaction of the corps to the resurrection. This is the very end of the ballet, a very moving moment. He lies dead, the stranger who has come and resurrected a poor suicide girl, only to be set upon and slaughtered by the razor gang.